We're going to assemble a Gamma X stringer and WISE 2086 in order to make it one whole assembly. First, you're going to get a kit with the low profile drop weight adapter, not a gamma adapter, but a drop weight adapter. In there you will get a bushing or spacer, a couple longer screws similar to the ones that you will get with the gamma but slightly longer, two larger washers. They're gonna go on this surface. I'm gonna go to that in a minute. And two smaller washers which will go with these screws. Just leave that in there. You will need a small Phillips driver, a 5mm hex wrench, and I believe this is 4mm, I'm sorry, wrench. The first thing we're going to do, once we get this base out of the box, we're going to switch these two plates in position. We're going to put this one on this side, both short ends, or the shorted ends of the screw holes facing together. I'm going to remove these screws in order to get those screw plates out. It will take just a minute. You're going to pull the tray assembly out. Pull one of the plates out. The other one, make sure that these are in the side where the screws are closer, that screw holes are closer. And then you're going to put together like that on the inner track. And you could put this back together. You could put the screws back in. You tie them after you put them all together, all in, just in case you need to wiggle the holes a little bit. And now you can finish it off. Tighten them down all the way. I'll make sure that the tool tray works. And now, put this aside. We're gonna have the WISE and the adapter mount together. Now it's time to assemble the WISE 2086 with the low profile drop weight adapter. Notice that the screws come already into the bracket. That tells you that the thread is working fine. These screws are in an angle, so they're like 10 degrees angle, so it's easy to misalign them and strip them. But if you feel that they're going too tight, that means that they're not going the right direction or the right angle. So make sure that the bracket is flush to the left side, and that's only one way to mount it, so it can't be backwards. If you have a piece of the bracket sticking out, that means that it's not in the right position. So here is, you see that it's flush to the face of the Y-2086. Now it's time to mount it onto the assembly with the turntable, the base of the turntable. You will use the last hole and the fourth hole from right to left, and you will use the washers with a bigger inner hole. The inside, the diameter hole should be the bigger one. And this is only so the bracket doesn't ride on the plastic of the tool tray. So here goes the first screw. Then you go onto the second hole. You use the screws that comes in the kit, because the ones that comes with the Gamma machine are too short, and you will realize that they don't get all the way to the bottom, so you will use the ones that come in the package. It's like a couple millimeters longer, and you don't need to over tighten the screws. Then if you mount it without this bushing, meaning the turntable, you will hit the gripper. See, we just hit right there. So you add this spacer onto the shaft, and that solves the problem.